It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Jack Morris gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and one of those that we don't see very often, it's the forkball. A lot of guys go to a deviation of that with the split finger, but this guy really puts that ball in between his fingers, and it has that tumble rotation. You'll know if it's on, you'll see the ball coming in and really nosediving towards home plate as it gets there.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and a nice soft hands.
At the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 105.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number one.
Batting second, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Coming to the plate now, Rod Carew. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. 2-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
So striding in, Jason Giambi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Morris into the windup, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Babe Ruth is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats. And if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Now batting, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Washington, the right fielder, Christian.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Fouled off. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Keith.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Keith Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
This is line to left. Base hit, and the Nats are into the hit column for the first time this season.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of
Batting
middle
third.
down in the
No
zone,
shortstop.
D-Row, and he's going to have to make
Robin.
some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
In now, Robin Yount, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Fred.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hernandez over at second. Yount at first, one gone. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bryant stands at an impressive 6'5". Swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Span. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting fifth,
Stepping in
The
now,
left fielder.
Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
And this is knocked down on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
The center fielder, Tyler.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. First pitch on its way. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To Carew at second. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
And he's safe.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
The set and the 1-1.
I got 2-1.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
And he takes a called strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's 3-0 Washington. Leading off the inning, Mike Schmidt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Brian McCann, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle to his left. Yount. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Morris is ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a forkball in for strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Yount over to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Heading for second is Yelich. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So digging in now, Keith Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arm. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Yelich stands at second with no outs. That misses. 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch. That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Go.
Into the box, Robin Yount. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. One 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. This pitch is popped up. Ruth moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. They lead it 3-0.
Here's
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. In his career, Andrus is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8. The left fielder, number 4, Denard.
Settling in now, Denard Span. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Babe Ruth. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Oh, and he misses it. And he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Digging in to try it again, Ichiro Suzuki. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay. You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter, Suzuki. Originally from Japan, of course. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Still down 3-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Tyler Naquin. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. Naquin is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Carew will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 3-0. Next for the Mets, Rod Carew. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rod Carew.
First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. Bryant's got it. Oh, look at Bryant. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. So a really nice diving stop down there at third. And here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. Into the box, Jason Giambi. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. So bases are empty here with two gone, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Morris is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Joey Wendell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Softly hit to second. And there's 1 away.
Up next for Washington, the catcher, Mike.
So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That swing tells me
No
he was
pitcher,
really trying to get a pitch
47.
out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Jack Morris. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the
Ready for another chance?
The catcher.
Brian McCann. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Digging in, Adam Eaton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Gets a small piece near the plate, but that one rolls foul. McCann leads off second with nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter,
and this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the payoff pitch home, and opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
In now, Denard Span. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Ready with another 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his left. Yount. And that's the second out.
The batter, the pitcher, Babe Ruth.
Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
At the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
No strike.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey!
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Middle of the afternoon here in the shadow of the Capitol Dome. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets 1. In is Christian Yelich. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Eaton is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
So striding forward now, Keith Hernandez, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Striding into the box, Robin Yount. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-0 home. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hernandez, the runner at second with one away. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Man at second here with two away, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-1 home. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pham will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Carew.
Stepping into the box, Rod Carew. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Standing in, Jason Giambi. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A ball and a strike now. Morris into the windup. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Geraldo Espinoza enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For New York, number 28, Geraldo Espinoza.
Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The left fielder, Tommy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And now for Washington, Tyler Naquin. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Joey Wendell, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Into the box, Mike Zunino, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. One 1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Eaton is under it. And that retires the side. Nationals leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Digging in, Mike Schmidt due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory.
Now
well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Standing in now, Brian McCann. Line towards center field. Naquin is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Three and 1 the count now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Joe Kelly is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 23, Joe Kelly. Now playing second base and batting 9, number 21, Colton Wong.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the
Now
tying
batting,
run over at
left
first
fielder,
base. Now,
Bernard
with 2 outs, it becomes a
Van.
lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Your
Boone
attention,
Logan
please.
comes on now, and
Now
this move
pitching
looks
for
to
the
be all
Nationals.
about playing the matchup
Number
here.
48.
Yeah, and I don't think there's
Ruth.
any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Ready now, Denard Span. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. His previous meetings with Boone Logan, not great. He's 1 for 8. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Span. Schmidt on second. Eaton at first. 2 out in the inning. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 2 left for the Mets. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Leading
He's
off
newly
for the
entered into the
Nationals,
ball game, so this will be his
the second
first trip
baseman,
to the plate here in inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. This is line to left. Span has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good
Now
contact
back,
to start
right
out the inning.
fielder,
Thought he might be on
Christian.
base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Keith Hernandez is on deck. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Keith Hernandez. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Two-0 count, the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box now, Robin Young, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Washington as the lead remains 3-1. Ryan Zimmerman is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A 1 pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And the great Raleigh Fingers is up and throwing now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Zimmerman has a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Into the box, Ichiro Suzuki. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First offering on its way. Now a pitch swung on and bounced out to Robin Young. Wong for 1. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
And this is hit hard to the right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Suzuki leads off second with one gone in the inning. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting.
Eighth inning here from our nation's capital. Homestanding Nationals lead this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. Darren O'Day enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Darren O'Day.
Jason Giambi will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just off the inside corner. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 on the way. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here now the 2-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Schmidt, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. O'Day is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Striding in now for the Nats, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Into the box, Tommy Pham, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Ready once again, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Jonathan Lucroy will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Lucroy.
Lifted down the line in left. Span is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side. Behind
0-2 now. Bryant at second. Naquin on at first with 2 down. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Colton Wong. And they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Into center field, line drive, base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that same situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Nero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Looped out toward third. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 9th inning coming up. Washington leads this one 5-1. Ryan Tepera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Brian McCann, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0 home. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Yelich going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. And this will be fouled away. Tepera, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. One out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Zunino gathers it, and a good throw just beats him. Eaton is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop.
At the plate, Elvis Andrus. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Here it comes now to Andrus. Down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a foul pop behind the plate. Zunino is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Washington Nationals posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jack Morris gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.